We are here, we are here, we are here on this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis, and we are marking up TPL stock. We're on the monthly time frame, price action. Last candle to the right hand side is a bullish green candle. We do have price action overall, higher highs. Price action overall, lower lows. Midpoint. Let's zoom in the price to see what's going on. So current price is sitting at 2303.87. So if price work is way up, we'll see price start creating new highs. But if price decides to reverse and come down to for a retest, it can retest that price action overall higher highs area. Before making it there, it can tag that midpoint and still create some momentum and go up. If that market does pull back at the numbers of 2112.02, and before reaching there, it can tag the numbers of 2214.73. And if it decides to drop below both of those levels, it can head down to the numbers of nearing 1986.49. So as I said before, we do have price action, bullish green candle. We do know that market just broke a support turn to resistance line. So we're going to see if that market's going to come back for a full retest, or at least retest the middle of that price action candle and then still work its way up. Working our way to the weekly time frame. So price action on the weekly time frame is identifying as a bullish green doji. Okay, so now we have to wait for a market to engulf the price action to the upside or downside to push that market in that direction. Price action is also side by side with the second last candle. So it's consolidating. So it's also reading as that market tagged that area resistance twice. Second last candle spiked up. Price action retest. Now if it's either going to push and work its way up or market's coming down. Headed down to the daily time frame. Also below that, we do have a W formation. So that W formation shows the break of that resistance. So we do have that first, second, third, fourth. So we have a full break. Bullish green candles pushing up. The only thing we don't see that market coming back for a retest yet. As I said, maybe up to that midpoint of this the bullish green candles in the monthly time frame, and then market's working its way probably back up. Headed down to the daily time frame. Price action, daily time frame, same candle, bullish green doji side by side with second last candle. So we already read the same thing from the weekly time frame. Headed down to the 4-hour time frame. So now in the 4-hour time frame, we have price action as a bullish green candle. Tag up to the top. So it's that area consolidation. So the last price, second, third, fourth, the last candle, maybe some of that wick towards the midpoint, at least the fourth last candle as well. Wick can be in that area, that zone. So we look waiting for that market to identify itself, for that market to push up in that direction. So far we do have that market's reading as the fourth last candle spiked up. Third last candle worked its way sideways. Second last candle came back to retest, and price action trying to push up. So it's a break and a retest in that market, what it's reading as. Second last candle has a long wick up to that top. So we definitely want to see price action engulf that wick, second last candle wick, to push that market out that zone. But so far we do know we have price action body of the previous above the previous body, but that price action wick is not above the previous wick. So that market may be consolidating in that, but we're going to see what's happening with that engulfment towards price action to that second last candle body as we walk down the time frame. So price action on the 3-hour time frame, identifying as a bullish green doji. So it's retesting again. So let's talk about it. So we do see that I think it's like a gap in the market. So we have that market spiked up into that area, came back to retest, pushed up, and just worked its way sideways. If something engulfs this price action candle, if it closes out as a doji and it closes in a bear, we identify as a bearish red candle, we'll see that M structure pattern. So it will be a break and retest. But if that market's work its way up, we can see it as coming down. I think there's supposed to be something in this area here on this left hand side after the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 8th last candle in the market. I think there's a gap in the market here. So something should have pushed up. Market came back to retest. So that means that creates that first, second, third, fourth. So we have a double bottom. Price action retest in the previous areas. If disrespected, bullish green candle pushing that market up for that double bottom and a retest on a 3-hour time frame. 2-hour time frame, you're getting the same thing. There's a big gap in the market. So something's missing in this area here. The candles are opposite of the direction. So market spiked up, broke into it, came back to retest. The price is trying to break and retest out of that. So coming down in red, first, second, third, and we still receiving that W formation. Price action still reading as a retest. Same as well in the 1-hour time frame. Headed down to the 45, same as well. So we can see, like, if we dissect this market as the zone, we have price action high, price action low, bottom to the top of our zone. We had a midpoint, and we can see what the market did was it identified that first, second, third, fourth price action retest of that top of that midpoint that we just created of that support line. We're going to see if the market's going to push out for that double bottom and a retest. Headed down to the 30, same as well. So price action tagging that area for a retest twice. Side by side, price second, still doji's indecisive. We're looking for engulfment towards a price action, a second last candle to market to the upside or downside. Headed down to the 15-minute time frame. $15-minute time frame identifying as a bullish green doji. So that market's broke into that SR line, retest, pushed up, and just worked its way sideways. But if it comes down, you'll see that M pattern, first, second, third, fourth. But it pushes up, you'll see that incline W formation. Headed down to the 5. Price action side by side with the second last candle, third last candle. So this market's going to push up. You're looking for engulfment towards the second last candle and some of the fifth to last candle for that market to push up. So identify as that market, identify that first, second, third, fourth. Now if it engulfs and works its way down, you'll see that double top. But if it's respected, you'll see that first, second, third, which is price action, long wick down to the bottom. Opposite color, what we're talking about, but that identifying that price action has a long wick down to the bottom. So it's showing that it lost a lot of momentum. So it can follow up with a bullish green candle to push that market up. Headed down to 3 minutes, same as well. Price second, side by side. Market consolidated. He's looking for the engulfment towards the third last candle or the 7th last candle on the 3-minute time frame to really push that market up or down. And headed down to one that's going to look like the previous one's market just consolidating sideways, looking for the engulfment to the price second, third, the 7th to last, 6th to last candle in the market, or the 8th or 9th candle in the market to the top side. So it's been reading the same thing as the last 3 to 4 time frames. Very, very important information. Please set and review Forex pattern cheat sheet. Click on images, breakout and retest strategy. Click on images. Okay, guys, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your attention. TPL Stock.